I am. I'm in my 50s, and you know, I don't blame my mother for not giving me college money. Should she have? Sure, why not? But there are untold millions of people who they didn't receive anything either. They didn't receive college. They didn't receive a house. They didn't receive anything. It's the truth. Didn't receive anything. Do you whine about it forever? Do you cry about it forever? Or do you seek solutions to your present situation? Everybody's looking for a solution. Or you should be. You should be looking for a solution to your present situation instead of relentlessly crying about it. I'm not saying that this is what she's doing, but it's been a lot of these videos in the last couple of years of these people that are crying about being in this situation. And yes, uh, there are lots of white people who don't inherit nothing either. It's the truth. Yes, it's the truth. There's a lot of white people that come from broken families, just like black people. It's the truth. I know a couple of white people who their parents divorced young, and the mother raised the kids primarily, and they still have access to their father. But as the song would say, these are the breaks. I mean, everybody has some sort of problems. Um, all I could say, like, I haven't even finished watching her video. I don't think I will. It's long as hell. 21 minutes. What are you talking about in 21 minutes? All I could say is you have to you you I kind of look at things differently. What is millennial? What are these people? They're in their 30s. I don't know a lot of these terms. Something I tried to tell my son over and over and over again before all this stuff happened was, let's get a freaking house together. You know, some people don't like to listen. Some people are just incapable of listening. And some people, there's something wrong with your mind. There really is. If you have a functioning father in your life, you have a functioning father in your life. And I don't know why Gemini is Gemini is listen. Why are you listening to everything that I'm speaking and you're putting it? What the fuck is going on? I didn't. This is weird. Yes, these things be listening to everything the fuck we're talking about. I didn't ask Gemini to come on, and that was weird. If you have a functioning father in your life, let me see something. That was weird. The phone just came on. They're always listening to us, right? What is the age of a millennial?
As of late 2025, millennials
All
are
right, all right. Fuck. 29 to 44 years old. If you have a functioning father in your life that wants to build with you financially, that wants to buy properties, I mean, I laid all this stuff out, and my son was like, I don't think that would be a good idea. And I said, why don't you think that that would be a good idea? I'm working, you're working. I'm living here, you're living over there. Why don't we come together and manage our finances? And he didn't answer me. And I still don't know what the fuck is wrong with this dude. There's a lot of you millennials, you don't want to hear this, but you're fucking weirdos. There's a lot of you. You're weird. And a lot of you, you have mental issues. You do. That you need to go talk to somebody and you need to get some fucking help. This is my rant because I've been checking these idiots in the comment sections for years. Your generation didn't do this, and dude. This is a fucking cop out. It's a lot of you dudes, especially. I'm talking about the males. I'm not talking about the females. I'm talking about the males in particular. You dudes are weirdos. A lot of you dudes are weirdos. I'm talking about my son in particular. A lot of you dudes are weirdos. You don't listen to nothing. You don't see the value and the importance of teamwork, working together to produce tangible results. No, no, you don't see the value of teamwork. You, a lot of these people are gone mentally, gone. They played the blame game. They played the self-loathing game. And everybody's got an escape from reality. I do too. I play video games. I'm gonna get that new video game. It's a shooter game. I can't remember. It's like $70. Everybody's talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But I would rather play the game of Monopoly. I'd rather buy houses. Some of these people, you're going to have to wake up out of your self-loathing and your self-hate and this everything's hard, everything's hard. You know what? You're going to have to get a man. hmm A man that has a head on his shoulders. A man that's working. You're going to have to get a man. Or if you're a lesbian, you just get a woman. There's people that won't get off of that shit either. But sticking to my channel, you're going to have to get a man. And you're going to have to get a man that is stable mentally, physically, emotionally. And you're going to have to just fucking build with this guy. And not only that, you're going to have to do what? You're going to have to embrace polygyny. Yes. You're going to have to do that. You're going to have a sister wife. I truthfully, I everything I say is not bullshit. It literally comes from the Bible. You're gonna have to squat up. Every man should have two women in his life, and everybody's working and everybody's contributing to the survival of the household. You know, how many women do I know that they got a whole house full of dogs and they got a whole house full of cats? This is not normal behavior. I believe that cats and dogs are cute and useful for companions, but they should never be a replacement for human beings in your life. They should never be. So, I just, none of this was researched. Sergeant Willie Pete actually put her video up, and I watched 10 minutes of this or whatever. And the eternal blame game is never gonna it's just never gonna stop. I think for the men, I think it's being um, you're acting like a bitch. You're acting like a girl. You do what I do. You join the military. I'm not telling you to do that now, but I needed to do that. You join the military. You navigate the system of benefits that they offer you, and then for these women, you're gonna have to drop the bullshit. You're gonna have to get a man. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to pursue a man. Yes, you know. Whoever told them, or a lot of them walk around like this is set in stone that a man has to pursue a woman. No, you don't find this in the Bible. You don't find anything like this. You have to go out here and you have to pursue men in your area that you know are decent men, because there's a lot of single men. I'm one of them. There's a lot of single men out here. You have to, uh, they have to get their situation right, because I'm not dealing with anybody's fucking dogs. I'm not dealing with this shit. And this is not a call to action. No, no, no. Because I'm always watching different things. Facebook dating. I'm just curious. I'm watching different, and this dog worship thing has infected all races. I saw this Asian woman talking about you must love dogs. I have two dogs and a cat. Um, People don't have to do anything that they don't want to do. They really don't. I don't have to love your dogs. And this is the reason why a lot of these women are single, because you're living these lives that nobody wants to deal with. Not only do you have kids and baby daddies, but you got dogs and cats. You have a life that's just full of drama, and your average man wants to be in peace. That's all. Your average man wants to live a peaceful life. He doesn't want the drama. He doesn't want the bullshit. He doesn't. So that was my little rant. Women are going to have to, American women are going to have to, they're going to have to accept polygyny. They're going to have to understand that if you are claiming that it is as hard as it is financially for you, and you're feeling this there's no way out and all of this, you're gonna have to find men like me. You're gonna have to find men that are single, that are financially stable, and you're gonna have to deal with being there's two women. You're gonna have to deal with this, and you're gonna have to, this is going to be the found. Well, I won't say this is. What I'm saying is, I'm all over the place, like most of my videos are. I remember having a conversation with this black female coworker. I used to work with her, and she was laughing about how these immigrants come here, and it'd be 15 of them in the house or whatever, and these people, oh, that's all they do, and she was laughing about it. And I said, and yeah, and within 5 years, every single last one of these people will have moved out of that house. They will all own a house of their own, and they're doing better than foundational black Americans, because they understand that everybody living here, I'm single, I live here. This shit is not working. It's not working. I told my son this. He still doesn't fucking get it to this day. There's a lot of y'all. You don't listen. This is your problem. Why do you have all these family members? Everybody's paying rent in 20 different places. Why don't people squat up? You have family members that you perfectly get along with. Everybody does. Stop making excuses to not come together and figure this shit out, right? That's my message for today. All this, everybody's living here, everybody's living there. This is not working for people, and it was never supposed to be like this. It was never supposed to ever. And even some of these females, same thing. I know some of you got female cousins or whatever that you get along with perfectly. Y'all used to hang out with each other all the time when you were little kids, but now you're grown and you're you got bills to pay and this and this and that. People don't see each other for years. It's time to fucking change this. It's time to fucking change this. You can offer solutions to people, but people don't listen. They don't listen. They would rather be drowned in what I call depressed porn. And this is what I was trying to. This is what I told the brother JB. I said, stop listening to that one guy. This guy's fucking depressing. This is exactly what he is. I don't feel depressed like this. I don't, because you have a brain and you can figure it out. And this everybody living alone shit, uh, we were never designed for this. Do some people want to live alone? Yes, I get that. But the masses of people don't want to be single. They don't. So this is just my rant for today, and that's it. I got to get up, make some coffee, go to work. That's about it.